Hi, this is Sean Matthew from seanmatthewk.wixsite.com/menfromheart-1. In our previous video, I said to you that we will study about description list. So I have a new editor called Sublime Text 3. I said about it in my first video, so let's flip over to that. I have already created an file named index.html. So now let's start writing code. So let's include an DL element. DL stands for description list, and then let's expand it and write DT stands for description term, and it's a tag, and write in it go fee. Then let's add another tag called DD, which means that description. So now let's write something about coffee, and that will be a black drink. And now let's write DT one more time, and let's write milk, then write DD and a white drink. So let's save this page and go to our web page. And this is our web page, and you can see that the description list is something like this. So we have learned about description list. So next let's learn about HTML buttons, and we will include a button tag, and let's include some text in it, and let's save our page, and then let's reload, and you can see that there's nothing in it. I click, nothing will happen because we didn't place an event in it. And we will also design it in our upcoming videos and import functionalities doing a login functionality. So we have made a button, but it don't has any functionality. We will import the functionality soon. Yes, you can import functionalities either using pure JavaScript or using libraries, JavaScript libraries such as jQuery, w3.js. These are very simple libraries. So now let's write the code about forms. What are forms? You have seen that in somewhere you can find some forms. I will show you about that. So I am going to take a website that has a form. So let me sign out of my account, and let's click on sign in, and this is the account like signing in, but the real signing in feature is not like that. For that, let's go to gmail.com, and you click on use another account, and you can remove this, and you will find this, but a real form doesn't look like this. It's a form just made by Google, but It's not a real form, so I will show you another one to understand the concepts of the form. And this is a nearly form, and it should have some options to continue with some other websites such as Google and some more. So now let's go back to our editor and let's make a form. That will be a simple form with no style. So let's use the form tag, and let's include another tag. It's called the input tag. It always has a type, name, and some more tags such as placeholder and some more. But I had to say an important thing about form tag, and that is we usually use the form tag in the verb HTTPS, but we rarely use that in HTTP. But in the style we are doing are not HTTP or HTTPS. It's a file type. So if you want to do with HTTP, then you can use HTML and use that in HTML. Then you can use Visual Studio. I don't have it now. I had some data loss, so a name is not required for input. So let's write the type, and the type will be text, and let's write a placeholder attribute, and that will be enter username. It is normally used for dull text in a placeholder. I will show you, and let's include and make a copy of this. And now let's remove one of them, and let's include an button element, and let's write login, and here we want password. So let's copy this text and paste it here. So but they will be not like this, they will be parallel. They will be not parallel, so let's make them parallel using the BR tag, which stands for line break. I said about it earlier, so I will make it with the BR tag. So now I have inserted the BR tag, and now let's save it and refresh the page, and you can see that here we have it, the username or things we have. And let's enter just a username and a password. But it refreshes on the same page. We will import all the functionalities in our upcoming videos, and we will also make this more beautiful. I have a project at Google Drive. I have the link in the description of all videos. It has a form, and it is designed with many libraries and HTML, JavaScript and CSS. So everyone should take that project and look at that. I have for Visual Studio and Notepad in Google Drive. So thank you for watching.